Hello everyone, Battle Bricks here, and today we have a hidden side review for you. We're taking a look at set number 70421, El Fuego's Stunt Truck from the year 2019. It retails for $49.99 in Canada and $39.99 in the United States with a total of 428 pieces. Now before watching the rest of this video, be sure you are subscribed. And if you aren't, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, be sure to like and comment down below what your favorite LEGO theme is, because I do read the comments. Also, I do sound happy, but it is an unfortunate time for all of those hidden side fans out there because unfortunately the theme is coming to an end at the end of 2020. So I'm going to be pumping out as many hidden side reviews as I can before the theme is eventually over, which is a shame. But anyways, let's get into this review. Alright, so I'm going to kickstart this review off by taking a look at the smaller side build which is included within this set, and that is this bike that you see in front of you. Which is intended to be ridden by the main antagonists or main villains of this set, which would be the hidden side ghosts. I think this thing is very nicely scaled. I was surprised to see how well scaled this thing was, since LEGO is so used to making these oversized bikes, which are totally impractical and unrealistic. But this just feels so authentic to me, and I think they really nailed the sizing on this. I like the use of these wider tires in the back to give it some nice shaping, especially when put into contrast with this relatively thin tire in the front. The build for this was actually really nice because you get a nice variety of brick-built stuff and Technic components as well. Really the only brick-built stuff is in this back part where the minifigure sits, and you start off this build with a 4x4 dark bluish gray plate. You build up some bricks here, but the main gist of it is Technic pieces, such as, you know, the gears and the axles and some pins as well. And I think that was just a really nice variety that they've done there, and I think it gives this bike some really nice shaping, especially with this angle here when attached to that front tire. I like the use of stickers in this set as well, especially this one up at front on this Nexonite shield piece. I really like that that sticker there, and I like how they're kind of matching with this whole theme of, you know, fire and rampage with these matching stickers on the back where the minifigure sits. As for minifigure controls, you get this one set of handlebars, and then you get this 1x1 circular tile with a print on it for kind of a speed dial or something like that. And I think this looks really good. Now you can see that there's actually 3 studs on the back here, which allows you to actually fit 2 minifigures, which is really nice. So let me just show you how that comes into play, since there are 2 ghosts included within this set. So here is one and here is the other, and I'll give you a closer look at both of these in a little bit. So we're just going to start by seating this one up front, and then we can have the second one standing like this, with kind of her hands on his shoulders like that. And there you go. You can fit both of them, and you can have both of them, you know, driving around like that. And I think that's just a really nice inclusion to be able to fit both of them on the bike. All right, taking a look at the main build here, we can clearly see that this thing is oversized, especially when placed next to a minifigure. You can see just the tire alone and the minifigure are about the same height. Now, this thing has an 8 stud wide body and then a 6 stud wide cabin. Now, while this thing is oversized, they were able to make room for not 1 but 2 minifigures to sit in there, which is just fantastic. So it's really nice to be able to fit both El Fuego and Jake in the cabin. Now you can see there's a sticker right in between where they sit, and then there's another one of those 1x1 circular tiles with the prints for the dial. It's hard to see on camera, but it's the same one that was shown on the bike right there. So you get another one of those in the inside of the truck. Now it's also nice to see this piece used for the steering wheel instead of just the conventional steering wheel piece that LEGO always uses. So I think that's a good use of parts right there. Now taking a look at the roof, there's really not much to see other than the fact that we have this sticker here that adds some really nice color to it, and then the use of these 1x1 circular tiles in trans clear to give us some lights. Taking a look at the side, we have a sticker to add yet more color, more detail, and then we have the same sticker but mirrored on the opposite side, and then yet another sticker on the hood. Now on this side, we are given this comically large ghost blasting ray, and I like the way this thing looks. I think it has some good colors, some good shaping. The only thing I guess that could be a downside to some people is that it doesn't shoot any physical projectiles. You just kind of have to use your imagination when playing with this. And there's no articulation. That is a big thing that should be taken note of. So you cannot move this thing side to side. It doesn't move, front or back, up or down. There's none of that since it is connected via an axle connection right here. So you can't actually articulate this. It's stuck in this place. The only way to move this would be to physically take it off, turn it, and then place it back down on that same axle connection. Moving to the back, you can see that we have these two gears here, and in between them we have a variety of different colored parts. And this is for the in-app components, but I'm not going to show that. I'm just going to stick to the physical set since that's what I care about the most here. Now you see this gray piece right here, and this is actually for an action feature. So as you can see right now, I can push down on this. There's no suspension. It may wiggle a little bit, but there's no bounce to the car. But if you remove this piece, you will get a nice satisfying spring. And there we go. Now this lime green color, I'm not sure why they went with lime green. I don't know if it has something to do with the app, or perhaps it unlocks a new level, or it has some form of integration within the app, but I guess that's just there. Now that we have this spring in the car, so as you can see, we can push this down. It gives this car a nice little bit of bounce, nice little bit of spring action, and you can just see that spring right there, right under the body. So I'm just going to reattach this, and I'll put it back into its normal driving state. We also have this. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. It looks kind of like a Ghostbuster style backpack. Like, I don't know if they could hold this and it maybe is used with communicating or locating ghosts. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it just sits on the back of this car here. Anyways, that's it for the El Fuego stunt truck. Let's take a look at the minifigures. Okay, here we have the two good guys that are included with this set. On the left, we have El Fuego himself, and then on the right, we have Jack. Now, Jack is a very popular minifigure in Hidden Side, considering he is the main character, and he's included in what I want to say is almost every single set that the Hidden Side line has released. That includes every single wave, and we've seen a couple variants of him. We've seen him with a red torso. We've seen him with a hair hat combo. But here we have him in a white torso and then a hat hood combo. So that's a good variant. Now, starting off with El Fuego, I mean, come on. That is some gorgeous printing, head to toe, seamless transition from the torso to the pants. Lots of great details to admire here, including that bullseye on his chest, the little name tag, and a lot of great details on his pants as well. Plus, that little, what appears to be a bullseye on his helmet, just absolutely fantastic. Love that figure. As for Jake, we get a more simpler approach with more of a plain white sweater with just a couple minor details, including those pockets and a couple red stripes. And his pants are mostly black, but we get just a little bit of a detail for a belt, and then what I'm assuming is a keychain. Now, turning them around to the back, you can see that Jake has a couple more of those red stripes. And as for El Fuego, no back printing. You just get a single, what appears to be like a wrinkle line, but that's okay because his back is going to be covered up by that cape anyways, so no big deal there. Anyways, that's enough with these two figures. Let's just take a look at their alternate faces. Here is a look at the more confident facial expressions for both El Fuego and Jack. I was referring to him as Jake in a couple of the clips in this video, so my apologies for that. Anyways, El Fuego is given a winky face, while Jack is given a small smile. Other than that, these two remain the same as I had just shown them. So let's take a look at the ghosts that are in this set. Okay, here we have the two ghosts that are included within this set. On the left, we have the male biker gang ghost, and then on the right, we have the female biker gang ghost. Now, both of these two have excellent torso printing. I love the jean jacket that she has with the chain going across her neck. And then he has a black jacket with some chains going across his chest. They're just covered by his neon colored beard at the moment. Now this wonderful printing continues to the back of their torso as well, with what I'm assuming is the symbol for the biker gang that they're a part of, which is called the Hairs of Havoc. That is really cool printing. She has the same symbol on her back right now. It's just being covered by that really, really cool trans green wing piece. That is such a cool mold. I love the look of that on her. I also love that neon green beard that we get on the male biker gang. Both of their faces are pretty similar, not much to talk about here. They also have the same pants printing as well. Anyways, now we're going to take a look at their alternate faces. Here we have the two human faces that are included within the set. For the male biker gang member, he gets a slightly angry or frustrated look, and then the female biker gang member gets a cocky smile. Now with that neon green beard piece removed, we get a look at the wonderful torso printing on him. We have that leather jacket and then the padlock that's strapped to his chest with the chains going in like an X formation. Now with that trans green wing piece removed off of the female, we get a look at that Hairs of Havoc printing on her back, which is identical to the one that is on the male biker gang member's back. Now, unfortunately, the female biker gang member does not get an alternate face, but the male biker gang member does, which I'll show you right now. And there you go. He gets a scared or concerned look as well. Now, that's it for these two. Let's take a look at all of these accessories and little side bills that are included. Okay, here is a look at all of the accessories that are included with this set. Starting off, we have this green pistol or green revolver. Love getting that piece in that color. We get a red crowbar. We get this 2x1 tile with a really nice print of a ghost on it. This is what Jack actually uses to fight the ghosts in the Hidden Side show. So really nice being able to get that piece. We get a nice little side build or sub-assembly for this selfie stick. We get a camera piece and then a couple other pieces to make up the stick part. And then finally, we get Spencer the ghost dog, and I love the way he looks. I love the dual molding and the transition from the trans clear to the white. He looks awesome, and he comes in a couple of the Hidden Side sets, such as this one, and then the Paranormal Intercept Bus 3000 as well. Alright, to wrap this video up, I'll just go over some of my final thoughts and opinions on this set. This is arguably one of the best play sets in the Hidden Side line, no doubt about it. For 50 bucks Canadian or $40 American, there's a lot to talk about here. A Fuego stunt truck, awesome build, a great mix between Technic components and then brick built parts as well. Being able to see two minifigures, in this case both Jake and El Fuego, is really awesome. Nice stickers on both sides, on the hood and on the roof. I'm sure the in-app integration is also very nice. The Ray adds some nice color, but also it could be easily removed if you don't like it. Talking back to El Fuego, he has some really nice printing on both his torso, legs, and his helmet as well. I really like that printing. Nice to get those pieces. Nice to get another hat hood piece as well. Spencer the dog's always great. The print on that 2x1 tile is also fantastic. The side build for this bike, I can't stress enough how well this thing is scaled. It is not one of those stereotypical oversized Ninjago bikes that they do, where it's just totally out of whack with its scale to the minifigures. This feels right. The scaling is fantastic, and it feels a lot more authentic to me. You get some really nice pieces with the ghost, with that really nice trans green wing piece, and that neon green beard as well. And the alternate faces are fairly basic, but that's no problem at all. The torsos on both of these are awesome. I love that Hairs of Havoc symbol on the back of both of their torsos. I think that looks absolutely great. So if you find this thing at your local retail store on Lego.com and it's available, absolutely pick it up, because I think it's a great play set, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun reenacting some battles between El Fuego stunt truck and the small miniature bike on the side. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's going to wrap up the video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow us on Instagram at BattleBricks, which will be in the description below. Be sure to comment down below what your favorite theme is, because I do read the comments. Anyways, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.